Hey everybody, how are you doing? It's Queen of Light back again. Wanted to do a special reading. I woke up with all kinds of energy today. I mean, that full moon happened and it really helped me get through, I'm a human being too, right? Get through some of my own stuff that I was purging. And also the energy that I hold for the collective. I did a lot of release yesterday. Actually, not just yesterday. It's been happening for the last several days, but I feel so awesome. And I woke up refreshed, and I did 3 readings for my members. And if you're not a member of my YouTube channel, you definitely want to be. The energies right now are amazing. There's a lot going on. And so I did my 3 readings, I had my breakfast, and then I was just, kind of lounging. And I thought, you know what? I really felt like I had to do another reading, and it came to me. I wanted to do a reading about what is going on with Divine Masculine and all these burdens that keep coming up. We know Masculine is being elusive. We know that he's gone silent. We know that he's burdened. And I was like, I really want to drill down into this burden, that the burden that he is going through in his journey at this time around why he's kind of pulled away from feminine. Not kind of, why he has definitely pulled away from feminine. And so I thought, you know what? I want to use some decks that are very, very special to me personally for this reading. And so I'm using the Star Tarot and the Sirian Starseed Tarot. Both are available on my Amazon storefront. And these I use when I'm doing really deep soul work, okay? Soul types of readings. And so what we're looking at today with this, at this top layer here, is we're looking at Masculine's physical world, spiritual journey, Divine Feminine. So we're looking at here, what are his biggest burdens in his physical world? What is he going through? And then I've clarified that, have advice from the universe, and then outcome for each. And so this is very, very interesting. I'm not sure that I necessarily want to go over the bottom of the deck, but now that I've said that, I feel like I'm going to. So if you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. I don't want to take any more time about any of that stuff. You guys know the drill. This is a really, really interesting reading. So now, the bottom of the deck for these lessons, okay? I use 2 cards, right? Like I said, Sirian Starseed and the Star Tarot. I love this deck. Again, so deep, so powerful. Bottoms of the deck, I will tell you right now, mostly all Pentacle energy. This means that this Divine Masculine is grounding. He is very much preparing for union. So what we have for the bottom of the deck for the Star Tarot is the Princess of Pentacles. This is the Page of Pentacles energy. So this is the energy of Earth. Okay, Pentacles is Earth. This is really when, and I'm going to read the energy specifically about the Star Tarot, okay? What the Star Tarot says about the Princess of Pentacles, okay? The Star Tarot says that this is about blessings of life. It's about creativity. It's about healing. So in his energy, in his physical world, spiritual world, and with his Divine Feminine, he is working on healing, manifesting healing. The Princess of Pentacles is about good news. It's about opportunities. It's about solid relationships. This princess is also an apprentice or a student, still learning, still in the learning phase. And in relationships, this is really about romantic partnerships that are going to mature, okay, over time. So if you look, this Princess of Pentacles in this card, she's pregnant with the star of the Divine Light. I'm telling you something right now. This is not at all a coincidence. I was telling my good friend, Lizzie Leslie, who I've done a live with, and we were talking, and I was sharing with her a dream that I had. The dream that I had was I was on this huge yacht, And it was nighttime, and like when you have this outer seating area on yachts, okay? I don't know if you know that or whatever, but anyway. So there's some people sitting, and I was actually pregnant. And I was pregnant, and people were like, "Oh, your belly's so small." And I was like thinking, "Oh my God, thank God my belly is like not huge, and it's just, I just look like I'm carrying a child, but my belly's small." And I was thinking how great I felt about that. So then all of a sudden I'm walking past that seating area to this very open space on the yacht, which is like, had a dance floor. And I'm looking up into the sky, and I can see every star in the sky. The star is about wishes. The star is about dreams. The star is about healing and hope. I saw every star in the sky. And I'm wearing this flowy dress, and I'm dancing, and two other women all of a sudden show up, start dancing. People are taking pictures. And all of a sudden, I start to give birth. She's pregnant with the star. This is what makes me think of this right now. She's pregnant with the star. And now the child is coming out of my body from the place where the children come out, legs first. So breech. And I thought that was really interesting. And I think I woke up at that point. And so what I really took away from that was, one, we are still in a little bit of a gestation period. The baby hasn't turned. The union is not ready for birth yet. It's so wanting to come out. It's wanting to come out and land on its feet. But it's not coming out the right way right now. It needs to come out in the natural sense, instead of feet first, Knight of Wands energy. The masculine is eager to get out, eager to be birthed, eager to come out. Okay, he's very eager. But when he does that, if he births too soon, prematurely, he's going to go right back to Knight of Wands energy. Okay, so we don't want that. We want to give this union the time and the patience the star is about in the future that it needs in order for this star to be born, in order for this union to be born. Okay, this dress, what she's wearing, right? It's all earthly based. Look at this beautiful energy. We've got trees, we have butterflies, we have the star again. So this bottom of the deck is telling me that this is very much the feminine energy nurturing this light in the belly. Okay, and I know this has to do with masculines, physical, spiritual, and his journey with the feminine. But you'll see as we go through this reading, the feminine is very much a part of his entire journey and his entire learning experience. And so this bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles, is his first thing, is that he is learning a lot of lessons around balance with the Justice card, the World, which is about completion of this journey, and the Five of Wands for the feminine, which is where he's got this major conflict for union right now. Okay, the next energy that we have is the bottom of the deck for divine masculine with the Sirian starseed is the Three of Crystals. The Five of Crystals. Not Five of Crystals. The Three of Crystals, because I put it here, sorry. Three of Crystals. Crystals in this deck is the Pentacles energy. So again, with the Pentacles, I'm telling you, masculine's wanting to come down. He's wanting this union. He's wanting to complete his lessons, bring balance. This Justice card that comes out, this is the card of balance, scales being balanced. This World card is completing the journey. Three of Pentacles. We have the Adept of Crystals, Three of Swords, and the Two of Cups that this has to do with. He's learning lessons right now about how to move forward, about his heartache, about his betrayals, about his union. So when this card comes out in the Sirian Starseed Tarot, this is all about the energy of growth, development, manifestation. This is about working through his life, working through his journey to come to this place of security. So when this card comes out, this is about clarity, brilliance, when you bring love and commitment to your dreams. This is what you're going to manifest. You're going to bring all these beautiful, bright crystals once you've learned your lesson. Once you've learned your lesson, you are going to move forward, heal your pain, have your union. You can't make this up. So let's go ahead and get into the energies. And then I'm going to do the next bottom of the deck, okay? Because this is going to be a very deep reading. I can tell already. I'm already 10 minutes in, okay? Physical world. What is happening in the physical world of Divine Masculine? What is his biggest burden? Justice and the Adept of Crystals, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which we have at the bottom of the deck for this portion here. So, Justice. I'm going to put this here, Divine Masculine, so you guys can see this while I channel. Okay? Guys see that? All right. Justice card. When the Justice card comes out, this is Divine Masculine's biggest challenge. Look at, I'm just noticing this peacock. If you guys know me, lions are a huge spirit animal for me. And so are peacocks. And although I don't share peacocks enough, but if you look inside my home, you will see a peacock in every corner of my home. Feathers, what have you. So this is very interesting. Justice. Justice is a card of reason, law, balance, clarity, harmony, decisions, simplicity. When this card comes out as what is burdening Divine Masculine in his physical world at this time, this is about him wanting to learn from his mistakes, wanting to get to the heart of the matter and keep the balance between his intellect and his heart space. He is ready to really get to the truth of who he is. He wants to make decisions with clarity and confidence. He wants to make a decision. He wants to do the right thing. He's undecided at this time. And so maybe he's physically feeling certain symptoms, because his body, his spirituality, his spiritual journey is, affecting him in his physical world. Something's not feeling right. His body doesn't feel right. Maybe he's got anxiety. Maybe he's had a health issue. This is telling him he's not in alignment. He knows that he needs to balance things out. He needs to balance out his mind. Listen to his intuition. He needs to be just, not only to himself, but to those who he interacts with. This is also an energy about respecting and following the rules, being truthful, being honorable. So he's challenged right now in this energy. Okay, he's really challenged. He's trying to balance his emotional self and his ego. He's trying to dig deep, explore who he is. This is why he's gone silent, why he's pulled back. He's really trying to balance his intuitive self with his spiritual self, his intellect and his moral values, to bring himself that inner strength and clarity. He's really trying to break through illusions and deceptions at this time. Where has he deceived himself? Where has he deceived others? This is a card of karma. So in his physical world, he is facing karma based on his actions. What else is his burden at this time? Adept of Crystals. This is that Pentacles energy. This is the Knight energy, Knight of Pentacles energy. This is about someone who wants to start to take action. So what the burden is, he's not able to take action right now. He's still resolving his ego. He's still being reflective. He's passionate. He's determined. He wants to move forward, but right now, it's just too slow for someone who's been in a Knight of Wands energy. So let's go ahead and start to clarify this. Bottom of the deck here for his physical world is the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Scythe. So this energy of justice, of wanting to take action, here we got it right here. being thoughtful, wanting to take action, wanting to speak his truth, wanting to just cut out all of these burdens, release these burdens, and just come in with a surprise. So in his physical world, what about these burdens? What about these burdens? He's walking away, 8 of Cups. He's walking away to find his 2 of Cups. And guess what? The 2 of Cups is here in the column for Divine Feminine. He's walking away from any kind of energy where he has done people wrong. He is in this path of evolving himself. He's walking away from things that don't serve him. Lover's card, divine partnership. Also any sort of relationship as well. He's walking away from any relationships right now to stand alone. I feel like I got this in the members only reading that I did, that he's walking away from union at this time. Remember, you want to be a member right now. If you are really looking for some support on this journey right now, membership is a good idea, and I'll tag the video at the end, the video to my membership. In his physical world, he's facing a lot of karma, and he's thinking about how to move forward after he balances things out. He's wanting to find his 2 of Cups, and he's walking away from the things that have not served him, from all the other cups he drank as the Knight of Wands, which includes walking away in his physical world from his divine partner at this time to stand alone, not going to a third party, not going to a karmic, not numbing, but to stand alone, to get his guidance, to have more experience. So what is his blessing? What does Archangel Michael, how is Archangel Michael helping him with this? Bottom of the deck right now. Keep your eyes on your target. They're telling him, boy, in his physical world, spiritual world, and in his connection, keep your eye on your target. Archangel Michael is helping masculine focus on his inner vision and intention. Release his fears, gain his confidence and the courage to follow his dreams. So specifically for his physical environment, sense of humor. Things are very heavy right now as Divine Masculine is experiencing a ton of karma, wanting to just kind of shake out of it, get out of it, walk away from everything and stand alone. They're saying, keep your sense of humor. Help me find the sense of humor. See the humor in this situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. Willingly view my experiences in a new light in order to attract love and healing. So Divine Masculine is being helped by his spirit guides, by his angels to say, okay, this karma that you experience, you got to laugh at it a little bit. Learn the lesson, laugh, become more experienced. Look at yourself and say, wow, okay, I get it. I hear you. Thank you, Divine. What is the outcome now, I asked, of his physical world? Bottom of the deck. In every situation, this masculine becomes Divine Masculine. He becomes Divine Masculine. In his physical world, on his spiritual journey, and with his Divine Feminine, this Divine Masculine becomes Divine Masculine. What is the outcome of his physical world? Sacred Woman. I love this card. Sacred Woman. Let me tell you what happens when the Sacred Woman shows up. If you treat the Sacred Woman as trivial, she will annihilate. She will cut you out. If you treat her or in a poor way, compromise her, she becomes a warrior and makes it very, very clear that her power was not to be doubted. Okay? Because the Sacred Woman respects herself. She respects her feelings. She respects her body. She respects her journey. So the outcome of this, the karma, the sipping all the cups by being that player, the outcome is he starts to understand how sacred women are, that his feminine is. This is respecting the divinity. The divine masculine now can respect the divinity of his woman, of his feminine, of any woman. He sees her in her power. He respects her, celebrates her, and he knows that any self-sabotaging behavior that he displayed sabotaged and disrespected a sacred woman. So the outcome for his physical world here is that he starts to respect women, mothers, sisters, friends, divine feminine. Wow, you can't make that up. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now that's his physical world. Okay. Spiritual journey. Burdens on his spiritual journey at this time. What's the burden? Remember, the bottom of the deck was that page, Princess of Pentacles. We have the World card. And now we have the Three of Orbs. The bottom of the deck was Three of Crystals. A lot of threes. I'm telling you, third-party situations were a huge, huge part of his lessons. I'm telling you guys, have a lot of respect for the journey in the sense of what these karmics and third parties bring to the table. Because I will tell you right now that divine masculine would not have understood the value, the difference, the sacred nature of his divine feminine had he not gone through those experiences. So now, the first card that we have as a block for divine masculine in his spiritual journey, not a block, I'm sorry, a burden, the World card. The World card is all about, first of all, it's the last card in the whole major arcana. So he is finishing this journey. I'm telling you, union is so close, you just don't even know it yet. You just don't even know it. And frankly, I get it. Everything is it's like getting so hard, we're almost to the top. World card. This is that card of wholeness, completion, endings and beginnings. Wisdom now, because you've gone from the fool's journey all the way to the completion. Unity, perfection. When this card comes up, and it's a burden right now, he is having a difficult time completing this journey right now. He is in this energy where he's really trying to distance himself from people and situations that restrict him. Look at that, Eight of Cups. Walking away. So he's doing it in his physical world. He's doing it. But it is a challenge. It is a challenge. He's trying to separate himself from anything that feels unfulfilling, anything that is stagnant. He's learning to balance and manage his material life and his free spirit and his spiritual truth, because he is understanding that he is the one who's in charge of his happiness. Three of Orbs is Three of Swords. This is that other lesson, betrayal, sadness, heartache. This is this energy is like he realizes he needs some structure. He does. He needs structure. But what does he want to create now? He knows he's in charge of his own happiness. He knows that he's really trying to break through the sadness of the betrayal, how he's betrayed himself, how he's betrayed others. This is an energy of the World card. His search for harmony in his life. His search for wholeness and beauty in his life. He's trying to end energies of discord and toxicity and imperfection. And really take his spiritual journey to the next level, to go to that zero, to the fool's energy, to take that leap of faith again. So he's really in the energy of wanting to complete this part of the journey and start a new one, a successful one, an exciting one. See, this is why he was birthing with his legs out. He's just ready to come out, but he just see the World card. He needs some time to turn to face the correct decision. See, he hasn't completed this journey yet. And see, this is all making more sense to me about my dream. Look at these flowers, these butterflies, transformation. The world card is round. He needs to turn a little bit more to complete this, to be birthed down that birth canal head first. Crown first. Okay, because when he rebirths this time, he's going to be using his intuition. He's coming back from a healed standpoint. So his biggest burden is completing this energy right now. The next card that we have for his biggest burden in his spiritual journey at this time is this Three of Orbs, Three of Swords energy. Dark, stormy, dull, gloomy. Darkness everywhere. Lightning coming in, illuminating from the heavens the things that have happened, the orbs, the sadness that he has created. These are the mind's illusions, because remember, the swords are thoughts. So he's going through a dark night of the soul. Everything feels dim. Everything feels clouded. His vision to his higher purpose, he just can't see through his difficult and painful experiences because he's literally going through karma right now in his physical world and is clouding his spiritual journey, and he wants to complete it quickly. This divine wisdom that he's getting through this lightning bolt is through this experience, through this karma. He's starting to understand where there's darkness, there's light. This is why Archangel Michael says, hey, laugh a little, buddy, laugh. Because it's time to transmute this suffering into a learning experience. Okay? Conquer the mind's focus on pain and loss and start to look to the light so you can transform these thoughts into acceptance and forward motion, which is what he wants. That's the burden for the spiritual journey. So what about it? Remember, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the Scythe is at the bottom. Four of Cups. He's just looking. I had this cup, but I repeated the same behavior over and over again. I see the cup. I saw this divine offer. I saw this blessing from God, from the universe, but I betrayed myself. I'm telling you, you can't make this up. Three of Swords clarifies this. I sabotaged, I betrayed, I deceived by being secretive, by being hyperactive, by saying things that I didn't mean. Yeah. This is what he's cutting away. This is what he wants to talk about. This is what he's thinking about. I want to be loyal now to myself and to the people that I am on this journey with. So now what is Archangel Michael blessing him with right now? Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Help me see clearly. Help me hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for is there. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. Didn't I just say that? And I didn't even read that until now. This is about him getting out of the ego of pain and loss and betrayal and move forward in that Knight of Pentacles energy just like he wants to. What's the outcome of his spiritual journey? You're not going to believe this. Emotional freedom. Remember, divine masculine. Emotional freedom. Emotional freedom. So what does that mean? What does emotional freedom mean as the outcome? Well, he's going to free himself from any type of sadness. I've already channeled this. Remember, I don't pick cards, people. The only one that I did was this one because I had to lay them all out and kind of feel it because those are way too big for me to shuffle. But everything else flew out. Emotional freedom is as the outcome is him liberating himself from any kind of lower vibration, embracing the individual that he is. This is about not keeping secrets. Oh my God, you can't make this up. We have secrets here in this card. Not keeping secrets. This is about knowing that when you deceive others, when you deceive your partner, when you deceive loved ones, you're honestly just deceiving yourself. In the long run, you end up with this Three of Swords energy and just end up betraying yourself. So emotional freedom is about acknowledging that you're different and accepting that. Understanding that your perspective is different and accepting that. And creating a relationship where you can be your true authentic self. This lends to mutual support and care and understanding. Right? Not being limited, not suppressing, not being controlled. Reclaiming your power to make healthier choices for you. Okay, how about Divine Feminine? What is Divine Masculine's biggest burden as related to Divine Feminine? We have the Five of Wands. Now that came up in my members only reading. And again, telling you this is a good time to be a member. You can cancel anytime. Five of Wands. This is the card of fire. It's a card of conflict, change, struggle. But with it, it brings an opportunity for expansion and renewal. Remember, he's conflicted. Look at this volcano. If you guys know, I'm really big on the islands and volcanoes too. So this energy is about an opportunity to expand, to renew this internal fiery energy. He is restless. He doesn't want to be held back. Oh my gosh, didn't I just channel that earlier about that Knight of Wands? He doesn't want to be held back. It's an energy that internally he doesn't want to be held back. Externally, there's chaos in his life. Yeah, physical and in his spiritual journey. It's a very challenging time. It's exciting and it's scary and it's confusing. So when he's with his feminine, he's excited and he's scared and he's confused. This is his biggest burden. He's trying to hold on to his spiritual center. Again, trying to navigate through the conflict. Trying to hold on to his spiritual center. The gift that this card brings is a rebirth of a new identity, meaning this emotionally free masculine, a rebirth of a lifestyle, being someone who respects himself and his feminine within himself and the feminines in his life, or a path, the spiritual journey. So the 5 is a challenging number. It is a challenging number. It's about change. It's upheaval. So in this card, you see this volcano, okay? It's erupting. It illustrates this masculine energy, this yang energy, wanting to explode into the world. And it wants to create chaos. But the woman, look at, she's connected to the volcano. Do you see? Because the lava comes through her. Oh my God, she births that lava. Oh my God, okay. Totally channeling this. She births the lava. He's not ready to be birthed. This is why he knows. So this woman here is creating the peace. She's connected. She's holding her center. Do you see how she's holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lilies? That's the feminine here. Over the heart chakra. See? She's trying to keep the peace. But that senses, he's trying to bud. He wants to just erupt. He wants to just come blazing in. But no, that's the challenge of the masculine, is that he knows that if he comes in, feet out first, it's premature. And he can't do that to his feminine anymore. This union will not be birthed the correct way. And so he connects to the inner feminine in himself. And understands that the time is for him to balance himself out so that he can come out for this union in the correct manner. Okay? He's really trying to confront his old belief systems, his old patterns, and really transform and grow. He's being tested right now. He's being tested. So this is where he's going to try to get his power back. What is burdening divine masculine? 2 of chalices, 2 of cups. 2 of cups. This is this divine union. Remember, this Page of Pentacles, this birthing pregnant energy, you can't make this up, right? This is the pregnant star. And here is like, he's trying to come out. 3 of crystals, learning your lessons, what you want to manifest. He wants to manifest this union. 2 of chalices is all about love. It's burdening him. This love is burdening him. He wants to come through, but he knows he can't. This is about union. This is about harmony. There is conflict in this union right now. They're not on the same page. They're not in alignment. It's too soon. There's an intensity right now that has not been honed into a place of balance. So let's see what's going on with this. Let's clarify. So what's he doing? Page of Swords. Remember, bottom of the deck is Knight of Pentacles. He's observing. He's delaying. 7 of Pentacles. This is a card of gestation. The 7 of Pentacles, I'm telling you, this is a card of, we're still pregnant. There's a pause. We're not investing. We've planted the seed. Now we have to let it grow. What's he trying to grow? He wants to be faithful. He wants to be loyal. He wants to be devoted. He wants to be supportive. This is what he's growing into for his divine feminine. How is the divine helping him? Your home is protected by angels. Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post angels at each and every window and door, ensuring security, guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, or taxes. This is really about him wanting to be this provider, this protector. And he will be. He will be. The universe is protecting his union. Now, what is the outcome? You can't make this up. Self-respect. I love that this card came out. I love it. I love it. Bottom of the deck is Divine Masculine. Self-respect comes out where it says there's no need to compromise your self-respect for love and security. This is about a masculine who knows he's compromised himself and his connection with his feminine in the past, and that it was unhealthy for his heart, maybe quite literally, and unhealthy for his soul. And now he's in the energy where he wants to secure and maintain a healthy relationship. He wants to, and he demands now, love and spiritual growth. He wants to live in his integrity and not compromise his self-respect or the respect of his feminine. He wants to treat her like the sacred woman. He's going to acknowledge that he chooses healthier courses of action. And that when he lives in this truth, a life of integrity and self-respect, that everything comes into alignment. So he will respect himself as an outcome, which means he respects his feminine and he respects his union. Wow, there's some big stuff going on, but I will tell you, this person, Divine Masculine, is coming and coming soon. He is grounding. Look at all this Pentacles energy. Page of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Adept of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. There's a grounding happening. There's a completion happening. He is really looking at how he has betrayed himself, how he has hurt himself, how he has broken other hearts only to realize he's only broken his own heart. And now he's saying, I've got to walk away from this energy. I must stand alone. I know what I've done. And now I know I need to be a faithful companion, a loyal and devoted companion. And that I need to be the Divine Masculine for my sacred woman. Wow, let me know what you guys think of this. This one was huge. I'm like totally shook by this whole energy reading. So if you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. Bye.